This is probably the most exciting video that we will have ever recorded. I don't like octopuses either.
The hype is real.
For me.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Welcome back
to our channel. Oh, this video is gonna get a little risque because we're sharing stuff about our honeymoon. So make sure things are covered, and we're gonna keep it PG, parental guidance, because we're your parents, I guess.
Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, we realized that when we did last week's video about reacting to our wedding video 2 years later, looking back what we changed, we were like, we've never shared with you guys about our honeymoon and Bora Bora, which was insane.
If you're not familiar with where Bora Bora is, it's the French Polynesian. And so as some people would say it's Tahiti. And so I guess it's just an island in Tahiti near Moorea. I'm probably not pronouncing any of these things correctly, but it was, like, how do I say this? It was the perfect honeymoon.
I think Chad talks about it at least once a week. And we've been married for 2 years.
You know, I'm not one of those people, I don't live in the past. If I make a mistake, I learn from it and move on. I've not many regrets in my life, but our honeymoon was the good old days.
Yeah.
I'm in shock. I don't want to, okay.
Well, we're going to show you, but I also want to tell you why we chose Bora Bora, because if you watched our latest video, we shared with you guys, we were on a budget for our wedding. Like, we were not trying to spend a lot of money. We were like, we want to say I do. We want our friends there. We're sure it's going to be beautiful, but we were way more concerned with, like, walking into marriage than we were just, like, the wedding day. But we splurged on the honeymoon. But because we were able to budget the wedding, we were able to spend more money to do this.
And something you should know about me, I'm a big credit card points guy. Like, I love, first off, love Dave Ramsey, love all the financial freedom and all that stuff, which we're going to be sharing more financial series later on. But I love, like, gaming the credit card game, as in, like, you make purchases you would otherwise and you get points. And so I had been saving my points for years before Tori and I were even dating for my future honeymoon, because that was just something that I saw these successful businessmen plan for their wives to take a trip with their daughter to go to, like, to Paris together, and they pay for it with credit card points. I'm like, I want to be one of those guys. So
speaking of, y'all, our friend Kristen Kemper, she has an entire online course on how to kind of use points and everything. So I'll actually put her little website right here. She's an amazing friend. Love her and her husband. So,
but just make sure,
I'd give her a shout out.
Just make sure if you do end up using credit cards in your life, do it responsibly.
Yes.
Because they can be a very slippery slope to bad financial decisions. Anyways, so I had planned on using credit card points to pay for a lot of this honeymoon. But then when I saw what the points translated to in terms of dollars, it was just like, it's better if we just pay cash for the honeymoon. Even though it's going to hurt us financially now, we can use those points later on. And we had not traditionally planned on going to Bora Bora. We actually wanted to go to Italy. Yeah. That's still, like, the dream, is Italy for us. But we got married in February.
So it's cold.
It would have been cold than most other places. And so we're like, how can we go somewhere warm, where there's minimal clothing? That's all I'm saying. Okay. And so we chose Bora Bora, and we made the decision because we're like, okay, well, we could go to Italy with our family one day, or go to Hawaii with our family one day, but where's a place that we would probably never ever be able to go again?
Bora Bora.
I learned some of the language from the island language. I don't even know what it's called. Is it Tahitian? I don't know what it is. It's French Polynesian, I guess, but they would always say Orana, or I think say Maruru. Yeah, it was like hello and thank you.
Yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to share a little bit of just getting there, and we'll show you pictures and footage and all the things. We wanted a very unplugged honeymoon, and keep in mind, we didn't have a YouTube channel back then. Like, we weren't quote unquote influencers. Like, that was just not what we were, like, doing at the time.
I had to break out my old Samsung in order to find all the honeymoon content footage, because I don't have any of it on my other phone.
We didn't have, like, a nice camera. We only had our phones, and we were pretty much trying to keep our phones away. So we only took them out when we were, like, doing excursions and different things like that. But now looking back, we're like, we still have a lot of footage.
We have so much footage. So, all right, let's just jump into it. Okay. Let's start with getting there.
So we got married on the 16th. We woke up on the 17th, flew back to LA, and had a day where we could pack and get ready and everything. And then we flew overnight. I think it was a 9-hour flight from LA.
Yep.
And then we got there in the morning. Oh, remember this, babe? Y'all, the day that we were in LA, we checked the weather for Bora Bora. And it was like 80% thunderstorms the entire time we were there. And Chad almost canceled
I tried to cancel
our honeymoon.
the honeymoon. I tried to cancel it.
Yeah, because he thought the weather was just going to be terrible and we were spending all this money. And he was like, we're going to be in thunderstorms the whole time and all this stuff. I'm like, no, babe, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's non-refundable. So we're going.
I was really, really upset.
But it wasn't.
Yeah,
so
it wasn't.
We get there. We fly into what island?
We flew into Papete.
So we finally get to the little hopper plane, then we take a boat ride to Bora Bora, and we'll show you a little video of that. After we actually get to Bora Bora, we're going to check in. We were actually a little early. They were so kind. And like Chad said, he had, rewards from traveling, all this stuff. And so it was also our honeymoon. So I think that there's like real talk about some honeymoon perks.
Yeah. They came up to us and they're like, hey, not only is your room ready, but we've upgraded you.
Yeah. So we got to stay in this insane bungalow that we could not have afforded. And so I'll show you all a video of that here. Excuse my squealy voice, but I was jacked.
This is crazy.
Would you like me to show you around?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
So here, first of all, it's a gift for you.
Okay, we're gonna look at that.
And there are some drinks in the fridge. Those are gifts also for you. Local beer, and pineapple juice and water.
That's good.
And the coffee and tea. Some coffee is Nespresso. Tea we put some French tea. It's actually quite good if you want to try.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, the bathtub.
And glass here and here. And the remote for the TV there. There are outlets that can take the US plugs also.
Oh, no way. That's great because we brought a converter, but.
Ah, okay. If it's for the phones, cameras, computer, tablet, you can go right in.
Cool.
Otherwise, it's just also.
Awesome.
And buttons like this, it's for the
Hey,
music. You can turn it on Bluetooth, you pair it with your device, you have your music from the speaker.
You're blowing my mind right now. Do other people get this excited? Okay, just like.
But I mean, you have a next one.
Yeah.
And that one for the room, that one for the other side.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Gosh.
So it turns out what a lot of the staff would share is that was like the second nicest bungalow on the property. The only one that they considered to be nicer was the one that got the sunrise because it's a little bit more secluded. But we got the sunset with ours, but boats would drive by. So yeah. So then I had one of the coolest moments ever so far as a husband, especially as a new husband, where you can either have them drive you around on the property in a golf cart or you can just grab a bicycle.
We did both.
Yeah, so we went to go grab lunch and they had the most amazing food. We had these things that are our favorite food probably all time now. It's the king crab rolls.
Oh, you guys, we ate the king crab rolls like every single day we were there. They were so good.
Yeah, it was multiple times a day. They were just incredible. Each of the resorts also have like their own little like jewelry stores because they're pretty nice resorts. And we went in there just to look around. And of course they have the black Tahitian pearls. And I'm like, okay, well, we have to get some for her.
Why don't I have them on right now? I literally always have these earrings on. I'm gonna get them right now.
What is going on, babe? Are you joking me? I cannot believe you right now. Are you serious?
There they are.
Yeah. So we went in there and they were really trying to upsell us on some big fat pearls, but I'm like, no, we don't even like that. We like things that are very just very minimal and understated, but it shares such a great memory. So I'm currently in Bora Bora. I am biking to my Royal Overwater bungalow to get my credit card so I can buy my wife some pearls that are Tahitian black pearls with a hint of green
and we're incredibly excited that we can do stuff like this. Oh, this is, what a dream. What a dream.
And that was just a moment where I'm like, what is life? And I was just so shook by like what my life has transpired in the past like 48 hours.
Yeah, a lot changed.
Yeah, what a time to be alive.
Crazy. Oh, and I don't think we shared with you guys, if you did want to look up the place that we stayed at the Conrad Bora Bora.
Mm-hmm. One of the best parts about staying in a place like the Conrad is that you have everything you need there. They have multiple restaurants, they have paddle boards, canoes, sailing, they have everything. And so we just went and got chairs by the pool. The coolest part is that some of the best snorkeling in like Moorea or Bora Bora is like right at your bungalow.
So you just jump off.
Okay, baby.
And you snorkel right there. And so I was living my best life. I don't know if you know this about me, but I love water and I love blue water.
If you want to see happy Chad, put him in a body of blue water.
Yeah, I'm just so, I don't know why. It's like I'm the happiest. And then that night, we treated ourselves to probably our nicest dinner of the trip.
Okay, lobster.
We were still on a budget, but we were like, how often do we get to do this? When in Bora Bora. So whenever Tori and I vacation, we try to split up our trip into where we have like a chill day, then activity day, then a chill day, then activity day. Because we love to be active, but we also like love to chill.
We love to just relax.
We're the best at chilling. We really are. The next day was our activity day where, again, your boy was living his best life. And I got to see my wife get an octopus put on her head and a tentacle wrap into her mouth. This is the footage.
Baby, swim towards me.
You guys, I just showed this to Nina right before we started filming, and she was like, I feel like you acted more calm than you were internally.
Oh, she was a mess.
And I was like 100,000% internally when that octopus like was getting in my mouth. I was like, I am not okay. Get this thing off of me right now.
Yeah. We then got dropped off at this little private beach.
You know what I forgot? Do
Oh
you want
my
to share?
gosh.
Do you want to share with them what happened to me? It's just unfortunate what happened the next day.
Poor baby.
Your girl had a little situation. I hate to even use the term, but when you wait till marriage, you just don't know some things, And so I ended up getting a UTI.
You don't need to be embarrassed about it, babies.
I know, but it's just kind of you don't want to talk about it on the internet with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
But my sweet husband, I was in so much pain, and it started storming. Like they would have like afternoon storms, but it was like the perfect time to just take like a little nap and then it would like clear up. No, there's nothing on like Bora Bora. You have to go back to the other island.
Yeah, you have to go into the mainland. You pay for the shuttle to take you into the main city, and it operates every so often. And no, I I don't need to be in a time crunch, but I know how often the shuttle runs, so I need to get in and get out because my wife is actually in a lot of pain. And so I was like sprinting. So I found this like drugstore or like a pharmacy there that it's not like a CVS or Walgreens, okay? It's not.
And they didn't speak English.
No one spoke English, and I'm trying to understand like the kind of the French versus the island language on everything. And I don't even know what do you do for a UTI. Like I'm googling things. My cell phone network is like, hey, are you sure you want to pay this overage charge? Like while because there's no Wi-Fi. But anyways, we found these like cranberry pills or something like that, some type of stuff. And the people were nice enough to try to help, but I had to like do a lot of like translating.
He's like, girl.
Yeah,
help.
It was, and then I sprinted back, and it was a heck of an experience.
I was like, he's gonna be a great husband.
Yeah, it was a wild experience, but we got back, and I think you felt great later on.
Yeah,
it took
honestly
probably like
was
6 hours.
Yeah, just a couple hours, and I was actually pretty fine by that night. Like the medicine really helped. So then the next day, Chad loves sailing. That's like his thing.
Yeah. I love it. It feels so, how do I say it? It feels so natural where there's no motors, there's no anything. It's just a straight up sailboat where you have to like move the rudder, I guess is what it's called, in order to get out there for the wind to catch the sail.
Yeah.
And for me, it just feels like total freedom.
We just loved jumping off our bungalow. Chad saw a spotted eagle ray.
There's a few things in life that I want to see and experience. One of those was to see a spotted eagle ray. And so literally the last day, we're just sitting outside enjoying as the sun's setting.
Right there.
What do you know? One swims right by our bungalow and it's just coasting.
So
it's just like coasting. It's like, it was almost waving to me because it was so high up near like the top of the water. And I was just in shock. And there was things like that happened our entire honeymoon that made it feel like the most perfect trip, where I don't think we'll ever take a trip that good again unless we take our future children on a trip and we get to experience it through their eyes, you know? But it really was the most perfect trip we could have ever have imagined. And we constantly said like, this is a once in a lifetime trip. We'll never be able to do this again. Let's just soak it in. After our third day, we were like, as soon as we're able to come back, we'll come back.
Yeah,
as soon as we're able.
Like we will eat rice and beans for a long time to be able to afford that again.
Yeah. Hopefully like on our like 20th wedding anniversary or something.
Yeah,
anyways, it's like, that's how special it was to us. And we do not regret spending the money we did on it.
Yeah.
So baby, the honeymoon's almost over. What are your thoughts moving forward?
We're staying here.
We're staying here? You know we can't afford that. Want to know why, y'all? Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? Babies.
And then the worst part of the story.
Yeah.
We had to leave.
Yeah, that was really sad.
We're saying bye to our bungalow.
Yep. Here, this is our view from the bed. How do you get it to flip? I want that flip. Oh.
There it is.
That was kind of anticlimactic. After I tried to push the button a few times. Like there's a button that has the arrow, and I pushed it and it didn't work. I'll tell you what did work was this bungalow that we're in right now.
I reflect on that trip a lot.
Yeah.
I really do. It felt so amazing. And you know, with Tori and I waiting for marriage for each other, it really just made the whole trip so special because there were so many things to just enjoy, so many firsts. There was just such an aura around our trip. I'm going to fumble through everything, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. It's like, it was a trip that you can't recreate. And so, yeah. She's trying to get me emotional.
Is he getting emotional, guys?
I'm just saying, whenever, like, I'm pretty hard, sassy, sarcastic exterior on the outside, but when you start talking to me about love and honeymoon and God and stuff like that, yeah, that was a dream trip.
All right, guys, we love you. We hope you enjoyed. Honestly, we enjoy just talking about this and looking back at the footage and everything.
Yeah.
So it was fun for us. We hope it was fun for you. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn your notifications on and all that good stuff. And also comment below other videos that you guys want to see. We always love creating content that you guys want. So
Love it. Love you. Gotta
you.
go. Do, 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 do. Every time. Look at them.